Hello everyone, welcome to Lee Dynasty Kitchen. As promised, today I'm going to share with you how to make the filling for bánh bột lọc. So please join me with bánh bột lọc filling. And the filling today we use is shrimp and pork. So we're going to use side pork and we're going to use the 3140 side of the shrimp. And these are all the ingredients we're going to need today to make the filling for the bánh bột lọc. Either bánh bột lọc, the modern way, or the one with the banana leaf is the same. So we're going to need 1,100 grams of side pork. The side pork, we're going to, after we wash it, we cut in the thin slice like this, okay? And we're going to need 25 shrimps to make 50 of bánh bột lọc today, because after we've cooked, we're gonna slide to half. So make sure clean the shrimp, and then get ready. 1.5 onion bundle to cut in small. The 1 clove of chopped garlic, make it chopped small like this. Sugar, we're gonna need 150 grams of sugar. I'm gonna let you know how to use the sugar later on. 3 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 3 tablespoons of fish sauce, salt, we're gonna use 1 teaspoon and 1 teaspoon of pepper. All this ingredient we're gonna prepare and get ready to make the filling. One more thing before I'd like to mention with you is, before you cut to the thin slice of the side pork, we're gonna cut in a piece like this, and then we boil a few minutes before you cut it. So this step to eliminate the bad smell of pork, and then it's make it easy to slice and nicer. Okay, now are you ready? So we're gonna use the non-stick pot, and then we're gonna put 150 grams sugar like we prepared before. Put on the hot pot as 350 to 400 degrees. Stir it up. Just keep stirring it up. The purpose to doing this is to make the sugar melt, and then when it reaches to the color you like, then we will add the meat on. Okay, as you pay attention, you will see I don't use any cooking oil at all, because the side pork already have lots of fat, so obviously we don't need more fat to cook. So that's why we just use no oil today. As you see, the more you stir up, eventually you will get to the color you want before you add on the meat. So keep stirring up. I highly recommend to use the non-stick pot to work with any kind of dishes. It will be the best, because to prevent any stick in the bottom. Okay, so as you go, you can see that when the more you stir up, and you get to the color very fast. So the sugar melt, burn very fast, so just have to pay attention, okay? So when it's come to the color you like, you add on first is the chopped garlic, okay? Put on chopped garlics and, stir up a little bit to get this, good smell, and the garlic's been cooked very nicely there, as you can see. The smoke come out. Yeah, the color now is the perfect, the perfect color. We don't want to be too light, because the meat, the filling won't show nice with the light colors. A little bit darker, but not too dark. Okay, so it's time. This time now, you get ready, prepared to add the pork on. Okay, make sure don't leave it too long, too dark. It's gonna smell bad, obviously. Okay, so just pay attention to this, procedure. Okay, adding pork on, then continue to stirring up. You know, with the meat filling today, when you're done and then you don't use them all, just put the leftover in the fridge, and then when you need it, you can just take it out. So keep stirring up, okay? And I know it's going to be sticky a little bit at first, but it will okay later on. So just keep it up, keep stirring up. And for you who don't like the side pork, you can use lean pork, and no problem at all, whatever you prefer, okay? So the sugar may stick to the meat, but don't worry, you just keep stirring up. It will be loosened up, and then the meat will be cooked very nicely later on. And if you pay attention, you will see I using a lot of the gram weight of meat today, because I'm planning when I make it one time, and then I will use the leftover for later on for other things. So I'm gonna freeze them up, you know, freeze it up, and then you can use for next time. So we don't need to do every single time. Okay, so now it's time to add the oyster sauce first, okay, and then keep stirring up again. Okay, we're gonna add flavor to the meat now. This beautiful done. So just keep stirring up. Right now it's still in the very medium high heat. Okay, so for the sugar melt and for the meat will cook nicely. So keep stirring up. Okay, you know the reason I make the lot of the meat for the first time, because I want to save it in the freezer for later on. Next time when I need it, I just take it out and I just add the shrimp only. So that's the reason why. So if you don't like it, you can reduce and make a smaller amount. But it's not the bad idea at all, you know, to do a lot at first and then save it up for the next use. Okay, you can see now the meat is turning brown, and that's what we want. So we want the color a little bit darker when you cook. So just keep stirring up. I think it's about time now we add the salt. So the next one, we're gonna put the 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, and then we keep stirring up, continue to stir up. See, even we don't use oil, you know, you see it's still nicely done. Okay, put next one, we add the fish sauce. Smell good. Okay, we add this fish sauce and then keep stirring up. Now I think it's time we're gonna add the pepper. Okay, at the end here we're gonna use pepper. And you can see now the colors gets darker. It's darker and there's more juice come out, you know. So it's very tasty, very tasty. And just keep stirring up, and we're almost done. We're gonna add shrimp at the end. I think you may all just wonder why I use a lot of meat. I make a lot of you know, the gram weight of meat, but only I use 25 shrimp, because the reason to use to do only 25 shrimp, because I only want to make 50 of the bánh bột lọc today. The ingredient are the mix just for the meat only, not for the shrimp. So the shrimp is the one to add it on. If you need to make 50 cake, you use 25 shrimp. If you want to make 100 cake, you use 50 shrimp. So the shrimp is the one to add it on later on. So that's why you can I make a large amount of the meat. Okay, so see, and now it's time to add the shrimp on. Okay, so after you put the shrimp on, you stir quickly. You just want to, because the shrimp cook very fast and we don't want to get overcooked. Okay, so just stir it up to make sure the shrimp is nicely cooked, and mix with the meat to get the flavor, yeah. So there we go. It looks so yummy and the color is beautiful. This is the color we want. Okay, when you see the shrimp curve around like that, that means it's almost done. We don't need to be overcooked, because when you put in the cake, we can steam the cake, so get more done. So don't need to be overcooked the shrimp. Wow, the meat looks so yummy now. The color is perfect. We're almost done. So we're gonna have the chance to make the cake later on, right? So yummy. It's very tasty. You can eat this with just anything. You can use this to eat with rice even. It's still nice. Yeah, you can eat with rice and put a little bit of cucumber and the pickle this, so you can eat it just like that. You don't need to be used as a filling. It's very tasty. I guarantee you will like it very much. Okay, so I think it's time now to add the green onion. This is the last step, to add the green onion. You can add more. You don't need to be just 1.5 bundle. The more you use, the more it tastes better anyway. So when you put in the green onion, that is the last step. And when you put it like this, it's time, I think the stove is off. You had turn off the power, because we don't need to be, the green onion will be too soggy. So turn it off, and now I think we're ready. We're ready to make the bánh bột lọc. Okay, I hope you like the recipe I'm sharing today, and I hope you will make the nice, delicious, yummy bánh bột lọc, and share to everybody, to your friend, so everybody can try it on. I hope you like it, and I will see you next time.